Hi class, my name is Stacy Nelson and I'm going to be your instructor for the phone skills class that we'll be taking over the next 5 weeks. I just wanted to welcome you and say hello and give you a short tutorial on some of the tools that we're going to be using in this class, and with those being Laulima and the companion website to our book. So in order to access Laulima, if you're not familiar, you want to go to the Kauai Community College website, which is at kauai.hawaii.edu. And you want to come up to your top tabs and you want to click on the word Laulima. This will bring you to the Laulima welcome page. And there's some information, updates, and announcements here that you might want to read through. And if you haven't used Laulima before, I'm going to show you some of the tools, but you also might want to take a look at the Laulima orientation video. To log in, you want to come up to the upper right-hand corner and enter your UH user ID, and this is the same as your email and your My UH portal. Enter your password and then click on Login. Uh-oh, system's slow. Come on. Okay, so here we go. Once you get in, it's going to show you some, again, some announcements from Laulima, but then up here along the top, you're going to see tabs with each of your classes. And you're only going to see up to 3 classes, so if you're taking more classes than that, you can come over here to My Active Sites and click on the drop down, and then you can select your class from there. Okay, but we want to go to BUSN 160, and when I click on that tab, I see Telephone Techniques and Communication, and then the different tools that I have set up for this class. So the first one is Syllabus, then we have Announcements, Assignments, Discussion and Private Messages, Resources, Gradebook, and Mail tool. So I'm going to walk through each of those really quickly. The first one is Syllabus, and this is where I have the syllabus posted, and you can take a look at this at your leisure. Then I have Announcements. I use Announcements to send out notifications to the entire class, and I also use the announcements to tell you when an assignment is open for the week. So at 8 o'clock on Monday mornings, you should get an open announcement for whatever assignment we have for that week. And then you will have until Friday of that week at midnight to complete that assignment. Okay. The next tool is Assignments, and this is a listing of all of the assignments. If I click on one, it shows you some information about the due date. So it says that it's open on the 13th at 8 a.m. It closes on the 17th at 11:55, or essentially midnight. I will accept it for an additional 2 days, but there will be points taken off if it's late after midnight on the 17th. Okay, this is what the student view would look like for you. So all of what is in this gray area. Okay. So what you can do is you can type your assignment directly into this white text box here, or if you want, you can create a Word or a text document and you can attach it as an attachment down here. The next tool is Discussion and Private Messages, and this is where, if I come to class discussion, I have posted discussions for each week, and what I do here is I ask a question to the class, and I would like each of you to respond with at least one post, but you can have more, and you can either answer my question directly or you can respond to something one of the other classmates have said. If I go back to discussion list, there's also an area for questions and student lounge. And so if you ever have any questions or you're confused on a concept or you want to get somebody else's perspective, you can go ahead and post a question in either of these groupings, and then hopefully somebody, not necessarily myself, it might be myself, but it can be other students, will go ahead and respond to your question. Under resources, I have a document on using Laulima, which is essentially what I'm going over right now. I will also post the link to this video here in resources, and there's also the chapter PowerPoints for each of the chapters. Okay, Gradebook is going to show all of the assignments that will be graded, and as I post the grades, you should be able to see them for each individual homework assignment, as well as what your overall course grade is. Then we have the mail tool, which is going to allow you to send emails from within Laulima. So if you're here working and you want to send out a quick email, this is an easy way to do it. Otherwise, I recommend using the UH email system. And you will also have a help tool. Okay, so that pretty much covers the Laulima portion of it. What I want to do now is I want to show you the companion website. So I'm going to go back up here into syllabus. And as I scroll down through the syllabus, towards the bottom, I have information on grading and what each assignment is worth. Then I have online assignments. Okay, and under online assignments is where I see the link to our companion website. Okay. Then underneath that, I have the course schedule. So for each week, you need to read the chapter, participate in the weekly discussion, review the PowerPoints, and then complete the online quizzes and the case study. And then the last week, there will be a final project as well. Okay. So what you're going to do with the online quizzes, there's going to be a multiple choice, true, false, and case study discussion quiz. And each of those you complete online and you submit to me via email. And then the larger case study, or the case study that's listed under more resources, that's the one that you're going to either type into your assignment or attach a Word or a text document. So here, if I go ahead and I come up to the website here, I'm going to click on that. And that brings me into the companion website. And so if I come up to my upper left-hand corner, if I click on the drop down next to choose a chapter, I can come down and select chapter 1. And then I can see that I have multiple choice quiz, true, false, and case study discussion. Okay, these are the 3 that will be emailed to me. So for example, if I click on true, false, it's going to bring up the short quiz. And so I can just go ahead and make my selections. And I'm just clicking anything to give you an example. And then I come down here to the bottom right-hand side and click on submit answers. And so what happens is it goes ahead and it tells me how many I got correct and how many I got incorrect. And it marks them. Okay. You can take this quiz as many times as you like, so there's really no reason that anybody should not have 100%, okay? Because you can take it as many times as you like. Once you're done taking it and you're ready to email, go ahead and type your name under my name. You don't need to enter section ID. If you want a copy of the emailed results, which I recommend that you do in case for some reason mine gets lost, put your email address under me, and then type in my email address under my instructor. And my email address is staceyne@hawaii.edu. Okay. So once you've done that, then you just click on your email the results button. So it's real easy, and all the quizzes work the same. So if I go to multiple choice, it's the same thing, just select your answers and then hit submit answer. The case study discussion is going to give you a scenario, and then it's going to ask you questions about it, and you need to type in your answers in the text box. And please Use complete sentences when you're typing. Don't just say yes, no, don't know. Okay. And also please use proper grammar and punctuation. So that's it for the 3 that get emailed on a weekly basis. The other case study is listed here under more resources. And so if I click on that, it brings me to a link where I can download a document. Okay. And I'm on a Mac, so the way my computer downloads documents might be a little bit different than yours. Okay. So here we get the case study, and it's similar to the case study we did online. It's going to give you a scenario and then ask you questions on how you would have handled the situation. Okay. And again, this is where you can type into the assignment, or you can create a Word or a text document. If you're typing, either way, you don't have to type the question. You just can say case study 1-3, and then you'd say number 1 and type your answer, and then number 2 and type your answer. And again, please use complete sentences and put some thought into this, and use proper grammar and punctuation. So once you attach that to the assignment, then you should be done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here, out of the case study section, and that will bring me back into the syllabus where I launched the website. If I'm done with Laulima, which I am, then I can just come up to the top right-hand side and click on Log Out. And that's it. I hope that everybody has a great semester, and please, if you get behind or you're confused at all, contact me as soon as you can, because this is a short class. It's going to be over before we even know it, and so don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or confusion at all. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope we have a great 5 weeks.